Hello, everybody. Hello. It's Christy, or should I say Miss Witchy Christy. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm in character tonight because we are doing ATC Thursday. So I'm going to wait for a few people to pop on. Make sure that if you are watching the replay, you tell me where you're from and how you found me. Tell me hello. Let me know that you were here. You guys, it's been a minute since I've seen you. It's been since last Thursday? So I am excited to be here. Hello, hello. So you guys, today our craft or our ATC Thursday theme is going to be Beautiful Witches. Hello, Melissa and Mariah. How are you? See my puppy back here. He is joining us today. He thinks the seat is his, but that's okay. It can be his. How is your move? Congratulations. I hope everything is going well. Listen, it's a stressful time. So if you don't want to be online, Melissa and Mariah, it's fine. You guys can always watch the replay on downtime. You'll need that. Make sure you're resting in between all the moving around. It's so exciting. I was there not that long ago when we moved into this house. So yay, I'm excited. Okay, guys. So I don't know how long this hat is gonna last. Hello, Linda. How are you? How are you, Linda? So you guys, we're gonna be doing some witches, some beautiful witches tonight. So I will be very honest. I had to make myself extra materials for tonight, and I have no idea what embellishments I gave you. So we're just going to wing it tonight. I'm going to use some I have. You guys can use the ones that I gave you, but you don't necessarily need to have all of that either. You guys can use some stickles. I actually have some butter paste marigold stencil butter. And it provides this shiny glaze on your cards. I don't know. I like it. We're going to try it. Let's see. You got glue. We have our glue. I may have to go get my glue. I can just get a pack out of here. I've been doing a lot of stuff at my desk. Hello, Kendra. I can't stay. My nephew's coming to visit before he goes to the Marines. Oh, we move within the next 10 days. Oh, yay. So you just got the stuff signed and done. And done deal today. Well, you have fun with your nephew. Hi, Sue. How are you? I'm glad you're good. Okay. Opening up a brand new baby tonight for this. All right, guys. So we are going to get started. Let me get my little mat. I like to have a little mat underneath me. And I will grab some cards. So how has everybody's week been? I had a wonderful time with my hubby on Tuesday. It was our anniversary. Thank you to everybody that wished us a happy anniversary. There were so many of you. Hi, Crafting with a Southern Belle. Hello, Carrie's Wooden Corner. I almost forgot your name. It's been a hot minute since I've seen some of you. I'm just picking out some cards, you guys. That's all. So I think this should be enough. I am going to put my backgrounds on my cards just to make them a little bit more sturdy when they go through the mail and everything. Okay, and then, you guys, I do have a couple of little things that we could do too. This is just stuff out of my stash because I totally forgot what I gave to all of you with the kits. So, yes, Sprinkles, thank you for opening the craft box, Carrie. How are you? You know, I messaged our dear Sam today to check on her. I haven't heard back from her, but I'm just glad she's resting. She's probably, trying to get up and walk around. We had, well, you know what, Sue? It's funny because we worked and we got ready really, really quickly. And then we went out to dinner. We took our time at dinner and we spent some time together, and it was a really nice restaurant. It's right down the street from us. It opened in December and I've been trying to go there. And I'm just starting to do this without telling you guys. But honestly, the prices were pretty reasonable. It was a little bit more, I would say it's probably a little bit more than Chili's, but not that much more. And the food was fantastic. The service was very authentic. It was La Menchon. So it was a cantina, Mexican grill and bar. And my husband doesn't do a ton of Mexican because he can't have peppers. He doesn't do onions. There's a lot of stuff he can't have, but they have so many things on the menu that's so, diverse that you could go there with like anybody, even the pickiest person, and you'd still be able to walk out with something. And then we had churros and ice cream, and it was really good. And of course they did the little anniversary thing for us, which was really cute. And then he brought me roses, and it's witch night. My daughter's looking at me like I'm crazy. It's witchy night. Oh, it's our dinner. I'm sorry. No. Your sandwich is in the fridge though. So, hello, Sam. Hello, Mom. Hi, Kendra. Okay, so we're going to start with, you guys have your little pack if you are crafting along, and if you are not, that is okay too. We are using printables from Etsy. Hi, Nancy. And you can use whatever you have. If you have like a little coloring book, or say you have stickers. I have some stickers out of my stash, and I just picked some kind of cool backgrounds. So, some of these are actually, I picked this one because it was a very good background. It's very flowery. And a lot of times you think Halloween, it doesn't necessarily have to be Halloween. I wanted to show you guys that there are other little, you know, witches and sweet little girls that we could put on these cards. So this one is a patchwork witch. That is one of the ones that we are going to be doing. And I think I may have gave you guys little ones to do. I don't have any of those little ones. I kind of shrunk them down so you can do whatever you want with them. But we're going to go ahead and fussy cut her. I'm going to put her on a little bit of a background, and I'm going to put her on this flower. But first, I'm going to go ahead and put this card on here. Nancy, are you new to me, or have you been here before? We are making what's called artist trading cards. And basically, these are cards that you make not to sell, but to trade with your fellow card makers. And it's a lot of fun. There's Robbie. How are you, Robbie? How are you doing, girl? I haven't seen you in a while. Congratulations. Oh, I think I already told you that last week, but congratulations again. Why not? Okay. So there's our background. I'm going to go ahead and do my corner edges on this one. You guys make sure you're opening the craft box. I know I've not been crafting lately, but my husband is mad at me. He's not really mad at me, but he wants me to craft, and I'm definitely going to be crafting soon. So I am an event on Monday. I forgot which time. I think I'm on at 5 or 6. I'm not sure, but it's a National Coffee Day. So we're going to be doing a coffee craft, and we're actually going to be doing a craft. And then there's another one that I'm in the following Tuesday, I believe. But I'll post all of that on my page. Hi, Marlene. I'm a few minutes late. You're fine. I went outside to see the sunset. Oh, I know the sun is setting so early now. By the water. It's in front of my place. Oh my gosh, it's in front of your place. What a beautiful view. So we're not that far from the water. So our sunsets here are very different than when we were a little bit more inland down in Pinellas County. And when we go out our backyard, it's so pretty. We have cotton candy sky all the time. And it's just those small little moments in life where you feel so serene and you feel so at peace, and you have to take that time to just kind of like breathe, take it in, all of that. Thank you for the compliment. It's Boo Witches tonight. It's Beautiful Witches. That is our theme tonight. I'm going to move my little boy over here in a second because I gotta get some paper. Everybody says hello, Coda. I know. You're just so funny. So, let's see. I'm going to get... So this is very diverse to use with any crafts. See how there's lots of orange and yellows and everything. So I think I'm going to put her color green behind her. So if you guys see the little, there's little flakes that fall off my hat. It drives me crazy, but I love this hat. It's so cute. The first year we moved in here, our move-in date, we moved over the weekend of Halloween. It was like the 28th and 29th. So you guys know how long it takes to move and everything. Well, we didn't get to do costumes. So this was just like my hat or whatever. And I got this scarf, you guys, at the thrift. It was like $4. Look isn't it cute? Oh, it's so cute. Yes, I see it every morning. Yes, and the sun. Oh my gosh, that's so great. That is so great. I'm so glad you're in a good place. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut a small little square just to put a little background on our little girl here. It doesn't even need to be that big, just so I can see how that kind of goes. It matches, so you can pick any color from here. Hello, Miss Kimmy. We are pretending tonight. We are doing Beautiful Witches, and we're doing all the good witches too. So we've got our trick or treat witches, and we're going to be doing some whimsy country like witches. So I did not make my hat. No, this one came from Ross. You dress for less, even when you want to dress for Halloween. I'm looking for my fussy cut scissors. Hold on, guys. Oh, there they go. And this is something I'm going to need too. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut her out. Thank you, Miss Kimmy. Miss Kimmy, did you have a good sale? Did those cupcakes disappear quickly? I know they did. I wish I could try one from here. So maybe one day, if I'm ever traveling in the area, I've talked to my husband a little bit about going to see my dad, because my dad plans to move here soon. I think. I'm not sure what dates or plans he has, but he's going to be moving to California, and he lives in Lancaster, near Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I don't want to say it is. It's just near there. And I have to take my husband to go see Hershey Park because my husband loved chocolate and Hershey. You did, I bet. I'm glad you had a good sale. I think that was such a treat for you guys to do, you know, to have the little breakfast cupcakes. How, man, that's enough to sell me right there to go. And I would have, if I was there in person, Miss Kimmy, you know, I would have filled my bag. Kimmy, did you see I found the frames? I showed them last night, the little frames. I think I might be using that in one of my crafts with Lolly's group. I say Lolly. I like calling her Lolly. She says she goes by both. Where did I put them? There. You guys, this is a cute display too for displaying an ATC card. If you traded with somebody that week, you put a little clip in here, like one of those clips. And this would be an adorable. You're headed up north in a couple weeks on vacation. Yes. I love the frames. There was more, but I only got 2 because I tend to buy too much. I tend to overwhelm myself. And what is it? You guys saw my video today? Hubby's family's there. Oh, where up north are you going? Okay, I think we're going to put that one there, just like that. You guys, these are going to be very simple because, like I said, I don't have a lot of things, a lot of embellishments this time for this group. I can't remember what all I gave because I had to kind of go in and make some more. Hi, Melanie. Melanie's here? Where's Melanie? Oh, there's sweet Melanie. How are you? I was like, wait, where's Melanie? Hi, Melanie. I hope you're doing well, girl. You've been in my prayers. Always, always. Okay. You know, it's funny because I kind of want to do a little something different with her, but I think I'm going to do it on my next one. So, you guys, I showed you guys if you didn't see my video, these are those foam tapes that I'm always telling you about. They're still $1.25, at least at mine. And yes, we do miss you, Mel. See how they're already got like the cuts in them? They're very easy to use. And I do have an open pack. I'm still trying to get rid of. At least I thought I did. What do I do with it? Okay. And then, of course, there's always this tape. And this tape, if you notice, you see how these are different thicknesses? Hello, Grammy. We were just talking. Hi, Tony. Tony is here, too. We were just talking about, well, I was just talking about Sam. I messaged her today. I hope she's doing well. We miss her. I hope she's resting. I know that girl can't sit down very often, so I bet it's driving her crazy. But we hope she's doing well. I'm going to go ahead and just put the little thin strip on this girl. So you guys, I have some news, and of course, everything is subject to change. So, thank you, Tony. Tonight, I believe, is my husband's last night of working overnight. So that means I'll hopefully get back in the craft room a little bit more. Not that, it's just every time he leaves, it's just been so late and I've been so super tired that sometimes I can't get in here and come live. And a lot of my friends go live at night too later, like the ones that live in the West Coast. And I don't want to overdo their time. So that's why I didn't do anything. Okay, so that's what I made my little patchwork girl. Okay, she's super sweet. Now, the only other thing that I was going to do on this card to mimic the patchwork is I wanted to take a Sharpie, which I don't even know if I have a black one. I really want a black one. Or you can use any type of marker. So we're just going to use whatever marker. I know y'all are, yes, well, he's about over it. He's about over it. Me, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, he did his time, and this was a special project. He did get, a little bit of a pay increase because of his hours, but he goes back to his regular hours now. So, I mean, either way, it's fine. So, that's the marker I really want to use. Sorry, guys. Thanks, Mom. I had to, me, I had to get back, I had to get in the mood. We're being a little witchy tonight. Good witches. We're good witches. Spreading joy and kindness everywhere, because that's what everybody needs. Hi, Estella. How are you? Okay, now I am just going to do lines around my card to make it look like a stitch, like it's a patch. So that is just kind of like what I decide I'm going to do. So if you are not an artist, you could draw even just the slightest little line and you'll be okay. It's not anything to worry about. And I think I may even do it on the inside card. This is just like the simplest little design, but it makes such a difference. Let me do my little inside card. So everybody doing okay? Everybody's getting ready for fall. Our pumpkin patch is opening this Saturday. Oh, that's what I was trying to tell Sue this story. Well, tell everybody the story. So we basically had to go right to work. He had to go to work as soon as dinner was done. So he went off to work and I was basically alone. My daughter was working until I had to go pick her up, and I was just sitting here watching TV and playing in my craft room, basically for the rest. But this weekend we are going to we're going to go to Starkey Market, which is like this little market farm type place. I've done a live there before, but they have their pumpkin patch coming. They're opening the pumpkin patch. So we're going to the pumpkin patch and we're taking the puppies because why not? We always bring the puppies everywhere. They love it. So, okay, now see how I did the little stitching on the edges of the card? Very simple. You can use whatever markers you have. If you don't have markers, you can use a pen even. And if you really wanted to get fancy, you could take one of your embroidery needles and you could make like little holes and even do just a stitch, even on one of the sides. Hi, Deborah, how are you? And it would look super adorable like that. So that's our first one. This is our patchwork witchy girl. And then you guys, for the printables, there's a lot of them that come with the printables. They're super inexpensive. They're under $1. And this is with Ginger Journals on Etsy. And I can get you the link if you want. I'm not affiliate. I have fun with her. Her designs are so sweet. Okay. So now, I don't remember, could somebody that has a kit comment how many witches I gave you of this kind. I know I gave you 1 or 2 of these. I can't remember, but I know I gave a few of these. I think I gave you 3, but could somebody comment how many I gave you so I know where we're at with that? And then we have witch hats to do too. And I'm going to get my florals out for that one. So I think for this one, we're going to get a little fun with this one. Thank you, Kimmy. Okay. Kimmy, I have a list of things I'm doing, but Sarah kind of moved up on my little priority list, and I know you'll understand. So I'm getting her care package finished, hopefully tonight, so I can mail it out to her. Because I know she's really, she could really use a smile. I know she's going through it right now. As most of you know, we did lose one of our crafting friends, Connie. She's a very sweet, very knowledgeable woman, and we all miss her. 3 Sue, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Connie was basically her, she called her crafting grandma, or not grandma, godmother, her godmother. So as you know, he saw Daddy coming. Daddy was waking up. It was a big loss for her and the whole community. So if you have a chance, while they're still up and before Facebook deletes them, could you all please just give her just go check out her page and just go see how amazing she is. And, give Sarah some hugs because she needs it. That was really shocking. And she was great. She was a wonderful lady. Very special. All right, so I just cut out my first little witch here. And I'm picking out, I gave you guys some really different backgrounds, so they all look different. All right. This one has got some gold in it, but it's like a white. And I don't know if you can tell the details in that one, but I am going to spruce this up a little bit. We're going to use some of this paste so I can show you what that looks like. And this I got from Sam's sale, actually. I do have kind of a celestial, starry black background. And then I have this one. And then I have this kind of polka dot one. So they're all kind of very different. I'm thinking, about the ones I want to use with what ones I got in front of me. But I'll probably just inks that one. Okay, and then I gave some extra backgrounds too, I think, is what I did. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. Okay. So what I'm going to do with this, we're going to work on, we're going to go ahead and attach this to our card. And let me bring you down. Oh, you guys, I'm going to move out of the way and you can see my background because I did my background. It's very fall and Halloween right now. So this is Penny, our lovely Megan. Oh, let me do this. This is Penny, and this is Megan from the Right House Decor. She crocheted her. She is Penny the Pumpkin, and I ended up winning her. I couldn't believe I won her from the bid, and I was like, oh! So she's going to be crafting with us for the next month or so. And if you see in the background here, this little banner that's hanging up with some ribbons, all of these ribbons are ribbons and prizes that I've won, that my kids won because we made their costumes. So I have 2 trophies and some ribbons of local Halloween costume contests, which I have to say I'm very proud of. My mom did that. It's her fault. She's kind of started that whole thing. My grandma, I don't think ever did anything like her, but yeah, I passed it down to my kids. So I decided to decorate with it because they were sitting in a corner and I wasn't seeing them all the time. Hey, Marcia girl, how are you? Okay, so this is the card. Almost dropped it. This is the card we're using now, and I'm going to put some paste on here. Now, I don't even know if this is open. I think I tried this once. Yes. Okay. A little goes a long way with this. Okay. It's just to give it a little bit of texture. Okay. So this is the Orchid Stencil Butter, and it's from the Crafters Workshop TCW. I don't know what that means, and if anybody knows what that means, I know it's backwards, but you can feel free. You love Penny, Mom. I know she's holding her little head. And then this one is the Marigold Stencil Butter, and the same company. And when she had these, I was thinking, ooh, purple and orange, those are Halloween colors. So that's why I got these from her. Now, you can use a plastic knife. You can use, I do have a Q-tip, which I think I'm going to try it with a Q-tip, or like a spatula type thing. Isn't she cute? I already used this at one point. See how I used this for, and it just kind of like, I don't know, we're just going to play with it before we put our witchy on. We may even have it dry when we work on the next one. But I wanted to show you what paste looks like. Now, I'm going to bring you down a little bit so you guys can see. There we go. You don't have to look at the midsection, but look down here. Thank you, Tony. Isn't she cute? All right. Now, I think a little goes a long way. So I'm just going to go ahead and try. I'm just going to do a little like design on the back. I'm going to take it from the lid because I'm only going to use a little bit. So I think we're just going to, has anybody used this paste before? Ooh, you know what? I think I'm going to do the corners like that. It's very shiny and shimmery, and it just kind of adds, it almost feels like wax. Let me take that out of here now. And I'm sure you guys probably, some of you probably use this stuff more than I have, but I wanted to do something different and show you guys a new thing. Nanny loved Halloween. Even when I was a kid, she always dressed up. I know my mom's got all kinds of videos and stuff. So, Marsha. I know. Girl, I had to try something new. I had to. And on a normal week, I would have been like, you know, looking up demonstrations and, you know, just so I can do it for you. But we're just playing because I don't want you guys to be scared. I try to come on here and encourage you guys. So I don't want you guys to be scared. So I'm not scared. We're just going to get in here and play with it. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to hurt us. But look, I'm just using a Q-tip. Hello, Paul. Christy with a T. That's my old neighbor. And partially the reason why I have my husband. So thank you, Paul and Linda. All right. How's the kids? I've seen all the pictures of the grandkids. Tell Linda I said hello. All right. So I just kind of did a little border and a little bit in the background. So we can continue to use that, or we can throw it away. It's very much easier if you just throw it away. It is a Q-tip after all. Marlene is patiently waiting. Patiently, right? Patiently waiting to get her little brace off. Poor thing. I know she's dying. You're going to be ready to craft Christmas when this is all over, aren't you, Marlene? It's going to be like Christmas craft time. So, and by the way, you guys, I wanted to kind of, well, I'm going to keep going and then I'll keep talking about it because I don't want to stop and talk. I'm going to put this card to the side just to dry for now, but I'm going to hold it up for you guys. See how it's kind of like a pasty texture? I think it's just cool. It's very cool to like, you know, have a little accent with that. Okay, and then that was the witch we're going to go on there. Now I have another little witch, and she has a little pumpkin. So now I'm going to do an orange on this one. So we're going to get our paste ones out of the way. But I'm going to do orange to bring out her little pumpkin bucket. Isn't she cute? I absolutely love her. So now I will talk while I cut because you guys did not come here to just hear me talk. This year I have decided, and it was a very hard decision, but there is a reason. I've decided I'm not going to be doing a Craft Box Live this year. We still will do the Christmas ornament exchange if you guys are interested. We will still do that. However, I'm not doing Craft Box Live this year because Sorry, I'm having a trouble seeing. You turn 43 and you lose your eyesight. Isn't that fun? Oh, I'm crafting. You're just being careful. Oh, Marlene, that's awesome. I'm so glad. Here I am thinking you can't craft at all. You poor thing. I don't know what I would do. But yes, be careful. As long as you got doctor clearance for that. So I'm not going to be doing Craftbox Live this year. However, I have been in the talks with Beth, and we may do a double event with the two of us together, because we live so close. And so for 2026, we're planning, we haven't really started planning. We're in the beginning stages of planning. Hey, Bex! It'll be a craft box confession live. Beth, she's probably watching this replay like, what? I don't know what we're calling it yet, but I think we're going to kind of team up and host something a little bit bigger for 2026. And partially the reason why we're doing that is because my family, because we don't have enough time to plan it now. I mean, it would be very hard to start planning it now. And Beth is such a busy woman because she's always in and out of town, and so am I. Busy, not out of town. But also my children and I will be celebrating our Christmas early this year because my boys want to travel with their girlfriends, and, they have their own kind of Christmas plans because they were all here last year at Christmas, and it was a little chaotic, but it was perfect. It was a wonderful Christmas. One of my favorites. So this year we're going to celebrate it. Our Christmas is going to be very early. So I didn't want that to hinder too much on my own, trying to plan them and me and everything else. So, hey, Gwen, how are you? Gwen, I owe you a package because I forgot to put it in your package. I was trying to get them all out the door, but your birthday package is coming. It's going to come in a separate thing. Okay, so I'm going to try something different this time. I'm going to just go around the edges with my paste, and then I think I might just put some little dots on our little stars, but let me go ahead. I'm going to put this down first because, like I said, we're going to have to let that dry a little bit. I don't know how long it takes to dry, but we'll find out. Christy will turn orange and purple at the same time. But that is okay because I will just go take a shower and all will be fine. Sometimes the messiest artists are the best. It is called an artist trading card after all. All right, so we're going to put them like this. And if you don't have the paste, you can use your Tim Holtz, or you can use like the edge of like even like a bottle cap, just like something a little bit sharp. Just sent your package out today. I cannot wait, Bugs. I cannot wait. I'm going to show everybody your work too, so they know. Everybody, please go follow Bex. I bought some things from her auction, and as you guys know, I love Halloween, if you can't tell, and my mom loves Halloween, my in-laws love Halloween, and I got some stuff for different people, and my I don't want to say my daughter-in-law because they're not married yet, but I don't want to jinx it, but you guys know what I mean. All right, I'm going to take my paste, and if you just joined me, this is just like stencil paste. This would be good if you actually had a stencil, and we can actually do one too. Maybe we'll do one so I can show you guys. Forgive me, I have to raise this. Hello, Anchor Art. How are you? It's been a long time since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well. I'm just taking this, I don't know if you guys can see, and I'm just kind of going around her, like, little, just her little cutout that I did. I did a fussy cut, but I want to do a little bit of that orange around her. I'm so excited for my package, Bex. Like, so excited. So I am going to the pumpkin patch tomorrow, And then we may do a little shopping. We will have the dogs with us. We probably have to drop the dogs off and then go back out. I'm doing good. Hello, Empty Nester Crafting. Thank you for sprinkling me out, everybody, and opening up the craft box. I love to see new faces in here. You guys, every Thursday I come on here and we make little artist trading cards. We've had a lot of fun so far with it. I've been doing this for the artist trading cards for a little bit over a year now. And we do them every Thursday. Every Thursday. And they're a lot of fun to make and trade. And it's just a lot of fun. Okay. I will say that's a little tedious, but it's okay because she's got a little orange background. I'm going to put her down to dry. Her auction was fun. I know, my mom. I sent you a copy with the label so you could track it. I did see that come through. I was live, but I saw it come through, Bex. Okay. And I was just talking about me and Beth are going to do a craft event in 2026 because I'm not going to do a Craft Box 5 this year. I want to try to do an auction, but I don't know how to do it and need someone to help me. Oh, I helped Bex with hers. I can give you like a sheet if you want. Just PM me your email address and then I can do like a little bit of, I should probably do a video because everybody's been asking me lately. You will need somebody in your comments for a stop, depending on my schedule. You know, we can definitely look and see if that's something we can do. And then the key thing is to advertise for it too. So message me when the live is over and I can definitely help. I have a cheat sheet. And honestly, my cheat sheet came from another crafter. It came from my dear friend Andrina. And I just kind of watched. And the best thing to do is watch and kind of get an idea of, you know, how everybody does theirs and, you know, how you want to do it. Bex, you were so sweet with the little gifts you gave with your giveaways. And that you're so generous. Like, I don't know why you didn't sell those things that you gave away. By the way, Bex, Kathy is my mom. I'm sure she told you. She loves to take credit for me. Don't you, Mom? She does. She loves to take credit. All right, now I'm going to do the edges on this one. And you probably do it with like a sponge, but I just wanted to show you that you can use regular household products. You don't have to go out and buy all this fancy stuff that you don't need. It gets the job done. So I'm just doing my little edges here. And then I think I'm going to put a sticker on this one too. And you can do quotes. You sent, oh, she did? That's so funny. Yes, that's my mom. It's so funny. Some of my other friends was like, oh, I want to steal your mom. And I say, sure, you can take her sometimes. Sometimes she drives me crazy, but she knows that. We joke about it. It's a friendly thing. All right, so now you guys can kind of see how it looks on the background of black. This is kind of cool. So I know sometimes with like colored like pencils or markers, sometimes that stuff gets lost in black paper. But look, this is actually a darker paper and that shine, it just kind of shines right through. And that's the paste. My mom's laughing. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one over here too. And I want to say, what did we say we were going to do? What did I say I was going to do? I was going to do something else. Somebody remind me what I said because I totally forgot. That's what happens when you start to get older, apparently. All right, there's one more thing I want to do to this card. I'm dipping this in the paste and I'm just putting a little bit of shimmer on the insides of the stars right here. Didn't have to do with stars. I'm going to go watch my replay and be like, duh. I see your Snoopy. That's so cute. We love Snoopy here. You know, I should show you my card. I have it Where do I have it? Oh, right here. We did some great Pumpkin Charlie Brown cards. See, I got a rock. I put a rock on it. Hi, Brooke! How's everything, honey? Look, this is our trifold card with the great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Oh, yes, I am going to put a sticker on it. I think but I thought I was going to teach something else. I forgot now. I just used a baby wipe too. I just used the edge. This is like a little like paper needle type thing. So I gotta run me some errands. I love you too, Bugs. Okay. There was something else I wanted to do though. Okay. Maybe I'll come up with it again. If not, I'll do a video and you guys get to watch another video. Did you guys like my video today? Of me buying 9 of something I saw? You guys, I love to do those quick little funny videos for you guys. I don't mind being a goofball. All right, now we are going to work on, let's see, we're going to work on our other little girl here. Are you guys there? Uh-oh. Did I lose you? You guys, okay, I see thumbs up. There's a kidnapped child and it's coming through. Ugh. It's so sad. We get those all the time. The witches' hats. The witches' hats. I can't remember now. What did I say about the witches' hats? Getting bigger and bigger by the day. But baby boy will be here. I know, very soon. I were feeling he's gonna to come early. No, he can't. He's got to come on on the due date I picked. I can't remember what I picked. I think it was a little bit after your due date. He's gonna come when he's gonna come, girlfriend. But trust me, I know what you mean. I always had that feeling. My kids Andrew was really early. He was almost a month early. But he didn't really have any issues. I think they just got my due date wrong. Brandon was a couple days early. And Kaylee was about a week early. So babies come when they come, that's for sure. Hello, beautiful Lucy. How are you? Okay, so you guys, I'm very excited because after dinner, we're having Panera Bread for dinner. After dinner, I'm going to play with my printer came today. And I got a very good deal on a very good quality printer. And I will do a full review for you guys so you guys can see. Now, this little witch has a little kitty cat, so I'm going to keep her in with the cut. Oh, thank you, Lucy. I appreciate it. I know I was like, I got to look like a little good witch. Now I can't remember what we were going to do, though. I wanted to do something different. It'll come to me eventually. But you guys could even put, you don't have to put all this Halloween. You can put like good quotes, like, you know, the positive quotes. Okay. I will say I have some ribbon to do any type of like, you know, embellishment. I think I'm going to do some little ghosts on her, but I also I got these a Tuesday morning, probably 10 years ago, because I don't know how to, you know, get rid of my craft supplies. I just hoard them all. But it's these little like spider webs, so I'm going to put that in the background. Hi, Mel. Did I see you come in? Yes, I did. I got the EcoTank printer. I got the 3850. And I got it, I found it on sale. It's like a $350 printer, but I didn't spend that. I didn't spend near that. I was very happy. And I had a gift card. that our realtor gave us when we moved in that I totally forgot about. So I barely spent anything. It was almost like getting a free printer. It was nice. But I will let you know how it goes, how I like things. Okay, so we're going to put a little spider web behind her, right? Not too spooky. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one. But I wanted to put a little bit of this ribbon on there. So we're going to have the ghost kind of coming down. This is going to remind me of Casper. Ooh, we should have done Casper ones. Next Halloween, we're going to do Casper. I actually found some really cute images of Casper online recently. And you guys be looking at the page because we may just do a pop-up Halloween card because I found some more stuff. Mostly just want him to be happy and healthy. Yes. I'm tired of sharing my body and fighting over space. You're loving my hat. It's cute, isn't it? It's beautiful witches tonight for ATC. So that's what we're doing, girlfriend. All right, so this is just, I think this was like Michael's ribbon. This actually, if you guys don't do washi tape, this is a very good option that will work both ways. It'll work with your paper crafts and with whatever other crafts. I don't have the best service here, but I got you sprinkled. Thank you. Oh, wait, that's Sandra? My sweet Sandra. What? I miss you, girl. How are you? My phone, whenever the alert came in, you guys, for the missing child, like my phone just kind of like darkened on me. Aw, thank you for popping in here, girl. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to put her here, and we're going to do foam tape with her again because I love when they like pop out. It makes them so cute. Gwen, how are you doing, man? I need to meet up with you one day because you're in Florida. So yes, I will let you know when me and Beth figure out our date for when we're going to do a live event, like in person. I know a lot of people did it. When I did it for Christmas, it was a very small group here in Florida, and we did it over at Bottom of the Bin. So, what time is it? Oh, there we go. Casper is one of your favorites? Really? Hi, Peggy. I know, he's been around forever. Maybe we'll just do a Casper one online. I can send you guys something too if you want. Okay, oh my gosh, I love this. All right, let me put her on a card. And then we're going to do some of our witch hats because we're going to do our cute little, it's like a very whimsy fairy garden like witch hats are the ones that we did. I think I sent you guys 2 or 3 of them. See what a cute little background that makes? Oh my gosh, I love this. This one's just so cute the way it is, but you can put in a picture, or not a picture, you could put a picture. You can put in like a sticker in here. That one's already got, I think I'm gonna put the sticker on the other one. So let me see if this is dry. Oh yeah, this is dry. This is very quick drying. Okay, we're going to do the purple one and our little green witch. So I want to go ahead and do a little something different with this one. And you guys may laugh at me, but that's okay. So I know a lot of us have been visiting Ollie's lately because one of our favorite craft stores, RIP Joann's, has sold some of their things over to Ollie's. And I'm pretty sure this is one of them. So these are treat sticks. And if you don't have treat sticks, you can use straws, or you can even just use a strip of paper if you don't want to do it 3D. The alert was here too. Okay, so I'm going to open this carefully because I don't want it to all come out. Actually, I'm going to show you guys a hack. If you ever have something that you don't want things to fall out of, see this little hole back here? And some packages have them, some of them don't. if you put a little slit through here, just a little slit like that, you can kind of, well, these are not really pliable, but you can pull them out this side and not worry about them like falling out everywhere. It works with the zip tie packs and straws. It'll work with straws. But I don't even need a full straw, so we're just gonna cut this one. It'll be fine. I'm gonna have to get my tool for that one. Oops. My kitty cat just took a nosedive. I live in Fall River, Mass. I'm in Tampa Bay. I'm in Tampa Bay, Florida. And so is Beth from Craft Room Confessions. You guys, that's my hair. I had to get my clippers on this one. Straws is definitely better. All right, now I'm going to show you what my idea was on this one. So now I have a little stick. Do you guys see where I'm going with this? Then I have different elements that can be used as a broom. So you had it in Brevard also. Oh, everybody's phones is going off with that. So you could use an Excelsior, or I've used this as a little broom before. I'm going to take just a tiny little piece off the edge of this, and I kept it together, my raffia. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and put a little twine on this. So this is just like my regular twine that I've been using for junk journaling and things like that. You guys can see, right? Just making a broom. Yes. Thank you, Sandra. It's the Good Witches night. The Beautiful Witches. Okay, so I'm going to take just a few pieces. I'm going to keep that kind of together before I cut it. This is before I cut it. And I'm going to go ahead and tie it. We're going to do like 3 knots and over. We're going to make a tiny little broom. And if you are a miniature maker, like some people are getting into like little miniatures and dioramas and stuff, this is also a good tutorial for you because you can make little brooms. Okay, I'm gonna come on this side now. Tie myself a few little knots. And then we're going to use some of my, probably my tight bond will be fine. I'm trying to get one more in. There we go. Okay, now I have my little end to my broom, and then I cut it. Haha, look how cute. And then you can try to put that in there, but I'm just going to kind of layer it. I mean, we could try. Probably hot glue would work. But look, it's a little broom. So we're going to give her a green broom because she's already green. And if you guys don't have this either, you could use, you can even use twine for it. You can use scrap fabrics, whatever you have. And even you can stain a toothpick. Just put a little ink on the toothpick if you don't have those. Okay, so let me get my tape bond. This hat might come off in 1 second because it's getting in my way now. If I can just get the glue to come out. There we go. All right, now a trick that you can do instead of holding this. You can take like a little clothespin and have that be your fingers or a clip or whatever. So we're going to leave that here for a second. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'll have to probably glue this down. So I'm going to move this out of the way. You guys, I'm going to take my hat off. It's getting in my way now. It's getting in my way. Okay. You can even use a Q-tip if you wanted. All right, I'm going to take my foam tape. I'm going to have her pop out because the broom is going to pop out too. I think I'm going to give her... I don't know where my roll is, but I don't feel like opening that tonight. So I'm just going to use these. But these are at Dollar Tree too. Okay, so we got this. I know we're kind of like all over the place with our cards tonight, but sometimes you have to do a process with all of them. And it's fun to just do them all at one time. Okay. Super cute. All right, now we're going to finish this one. It sounds like it. It sounds like what? That is scary? Living in Florida? Is that what my mom's talking about? She had endured some trauma when that hurricane came. She had a tornado touchdown above her house and take down trees, and it was scary. But I tell her don't talk about it, so we're not going to talk about it anymore. It sounds like it, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put this little girl here. And then what we could do on this one is we could even do a little moon. We could do a little moon on this one, like we did with our book that we did. You guys tell me what you want to do with this one. But I also have this sticker that just says boo. And that's kind of cute too. I don't like that it's all white though. I'm not going to put that one on there. What if we just do candy corn? Ooh, that would be cute. Just the candy corn. I'm going to leave this one alone. I think I like the moon idea. Okay. So we're going to wait for those two to dry. So far we have this one. And then we have this one. We have that one half made. And now we're going to work with these. So what I wanted to do with these, because I want everybody to look at witches don't always have to be scary. They don't have to be, you know, just like Wizard of Oz. They had a good witch and, you know, the bad witch. And you guys, I've never seen Wicked. I heard like it's an off story from, but that's all I know. I need to probably watch it to keep up with the times. You would think, as much as I love the pop culture and all this other stuff, that I would watch that, but I have never seen it, so I don't know. I'm just weird. All right, I'm going to do the blue one first, and we are going to pick one of like these. I gave you guys like kind of a floral background. Did you have anything like a sticker or Black Kitty to put on one of them? Well, this one has a cat already, but I can look through my stuff. I have my Halloween stuff here. I can look through my stuff. We could do a sticker, or we could do a quote, or any other kind of design. But I really love these little country witch hats because, I don't know, they were just super cute. And they reminded me of kind of like the little patchwork witch. So that's what we're going to do now. How many friends do we have on here tonight? I know more than 8 people have said hello. I think all the numbers are always changing and it's so weird. Okay. So we're going to put this on a card, and I'm probably going to have to cut around it. But this is where you can put like a cute little quote on here. This is what I would do. Hi, Talia and Rita. How are you? Okay, we're going to go ahead and put some paper on this card. And like I said, we're going to use I always say we're going to use the backwards method. That's what I call this. But I kind of put this whimsy, like floral background just because it kind of reminds me of the hat itself. So that's why I did that one. And then you just trim the edges. If you have like bigger paper, if your paper is a little bit bigger than your card. Because officially your card has, can be 2.5 by 3.5. But it doesn't always have to be that way. I mean, I always say it's your art. As long as people know that, it's not going to fit in the book when you're trading. Some people and some groups, though, are kind of picky. So just be sure you check with the person you're trading with. Okay. I'm doing my little corner edging. I don't like to do them with all of them. I like mixing it up. Followage, thank you. I know I'm following you already. Okay. So now we're going to do a little something like this. And I was going to put stickles on this one. I'm going to have to go grab them because they're over there, but I see them, so I know where they are. Now, if we had a little bit more time, because I'm running out of time, but I have to see my husband off, but I would probably do edging on this too and then put it down. So there's another perfect little example. I'm going to do this one too. So there's that. Do it with that background. Hold on, guys. Let me grab that stickles. You could do glitter, you can do embossing, whatever you wanted. This one, though, I have some blue. My lovely friend Linda gave me some blue, so we're going to put a little bit of blue. And I'm not even going to put it in details. I'm just going to go ahead and put just random parts of the hat to bring that blue out. It just adds a little bit more whimsy. And also, these are also Ginger journals on Etsy, if you guys are interested in her prints. They're all under $1, very affordable. And then they just kind of stick to your Etsy account. So you always have them. You can just print them off whenever. Okay, that made a huge difference. I don't know if you guys are going to see it and pick it up in the light. I don't know. Do you guys see that? I think my dog is chasing a ghost. There must be a fly in the room. Hi, Rita. Yeah, I know. There's my dogs do the same. Well, mine he's deaf, so we're still unsure if he has seeing problems. I don't think he does. My husband thinks he may, but who knows? We love our animals regardless. Okay, let's see. I got a little bit of florals in here, just a little bit. There's some stars. We actually might add some stars to her. That would be really cute. But I do have some like paper stickers, and we also have some gems. And these are just things to pick up. You can always find this stuff at Dollar Tree, including this. We might add that one to that card. Oops, lost it. Where'd you go? It's always, just put it in a little container or whatever you have. I like to keep mine in these clear containers so I know where everything is, because my room is a crazy mess sometimes and I want to be able to find things. And we have those too. Okay, so I'm just going to put a rose probably here on the bottom. A lot of this stuff is at Hobby Lobby, the paper studio as well. Now I could put it on the hat. I think I might. There you go. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And then I'm going to do just some vintage photo on the side of this one. Let's see. It's been about an hour. Try not to put your finger in it until it dries. Oh, there's... I would recommend doing the stickles last, but we're just kind of playing tonight. We're just playing with cards. This is the kind of cards I like to play with. My sister-in-law likes to play the other kind of cards, the real playing cards. Trying to blend that hat in just a little bit too. And we could even do our little small details with a Q-tip. That way it's not so white. So there's that one. Very cute. A lot of you got different colors, so make sure you look at your different colors. So, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to just clean up 1 second here so I can get a little bit more organized. Done with that. Okay. Now I'm going to put that one there. Now we are going to... Let me bring that out again. We're going to go ahead and see if this is good to go so we can glue that on, because we got to see this card with the broom. I think it's going to be super cute. Hey, look at it, it's sticking out, but that's okay. We can cut it down a little bit. I knew that part was going to fly. We have a flying broom, you guys. We have a flying broom for reals. All right. I'm going to stick it kind of at an angle. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the Type Bond on this one just because we definitely want it to have a good hold, a good secure hold. So I'm going to put a little bit on like one side of like the raffia, a little bit in the middle, and a little bit on the stick. Okay, and there's our little broom with our little witch. It's so cute. All right. So let's go ahead and, I swear something just flew, but it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and put, what did I say I was going to put? Oh, the candy corn. No, I didn't. Oh, the stars. I was like, wait, I said something different. All right, these are just like little confetti stars. I believe these are in the party section at Hobby Lobby. It's just these little like confetti pieces. And as you can see, I've used a lot. I keep having to close them. So I'm going to just attach these stars because they kind of go well. I'm doing the little ones. I don't need a huge big one. And I'm just going to hold them down with a little bit of glue, but I'm going to put this one in a sleeve so you could see how it will look with like the holographic sleeve. So that's what I'm going to do now. And then we'll do one, I think we'll do one more. And then I want to see you guys get creative with yours. There's no right or wrong with these. This is your design, it's your art, and somebody out there is going to love it. Sometimes you hold on to the neatest cards for a long time and nobody wants them, but somebody like will turn up and like, oh my gosh, fell in love with it, you know? Okay, so that is using the orange paste. And then we got the stars in there. Now, let me show you about the sleeves. Marcia, have you heard about these sleeves yet? They're holographic. I've showed them off before. And I did get these after I mailed out your packages, guys. But your next packages for Christmas, I will make sure there's a lot in here for you. I'm just going to put it in the sleeve. Now, this one has one side that's plain and one side that's not. So you want to make sure your design is going in the right way. And then you just slip it through. And that makes all the difference in the world. Look at that. Now those stars are really popping with the holographic on top of the holographic. You haven't? They're on Amazon. They're a little pricey. They're not bad. These, I think I got 300 for 10 bucks. So they're not too bad. But I'll send you some so you can see if you like them. Okay, guys. And then the last one we're going to do, we're just going to do a simple little pink one. And I'm going to do like a rosy background again as well. And then we're going to put on our little embellishment. And then we may even put a couple of pearls in the corner or something. We'll see. All right. So you guys can see, right? I killed my cat earlier. I have to put him back up there. He was a garage sale find not that long ago. All right. So that's how I attach my card to any background. The sleeves are... Linda, have you seen the sleeves? Hello, Gloria. How are you? We're making our witchy ATCs tonight. Look, Gloria, I got my hat. I'm a good witch, though. I'm a good witch tonight. I'm not doing details anymore, so I can wear this again. Honestly, when my husband goes to work, I'm probably going to come in here and finish these cards. Actually, I told myself I'd give myself the night off. But I'm going to show you a couple of good things, goodies before we end our live. How about that? Because I wanted to show you guys something I'm super proud of, and I haven't been live lately, but I will be live on Monday for National Coffee Day. I will post that information because I will be in a group that day. And I have some other cute little things planned, so we'll see. I have this cute little whimsy pink hat now. That I'm cutting out. Does anybody else find making ATC cards relaxing? Like there's no pressure. It's just art and it's very free flowing. And if you don't like what you made, you're still going to trade it anyway. So National Coffee Day, I paint with coffee. You paint with coffee? Do you really? I've never painted with coffee. That's an interesting thought. Now you got me thinking. All right, I kind of already know what I'm going to do, though. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. I try to make them all very different and very Christy, and I don't even know what that means. But I've had several people over the last few months talk about my aesthetic and how much they like my aesthetic. And I'm like, I didn't even know I had an aesthetic. I just thought I was putting things together, but okay. I took it as a compliment. All right, I'm going to make my hat kind of fly, sort of. It's going to be kind of sticking out. Hi, Chloe. You want to come up here? Want to come up here? Want to come up here? Jump up here. Come on. Jump. Jump. Say hello. Say hello to the people. Oh, there's a monster coming for the witch. Look at Chloe, you guys. Isn't she the cutest? This is the one that does here. Say, what are you wearing, Mama? What are you wearing, Mama? Oh, look at the hearts. Uh-oh. There she goes. She doesn't stay still very long. Oh, thank you, Sue. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? Oh, it's so satisfying. I am. I'm going to. Girl, you got to message me the instructions because now I'm curious. Okay. So I'm going to put my little flower on here, and then I'm going to put pearls. Yes, pearls on the corners. That's what I'm doing with this one. Because sometimes witches got to be dainty. They have to be dainty. I think I got these from Hobby Lobby. Now they do come in a strip, but I only need 4, and I'm just going to cut them. You guys can see what I'm doing. You love my witch's hat? Okay, don't go anywhere because I'm gonna show you the rest of the cards, and then I gotta show you what I was working on recently. I guess I should line that up a little bit better. There we go. And you can do a little strip even down the side. How cute would that be? Like a little strip of pearls down the side. Super cute. Okay. The world needs your art, guys. The world needs your art. Hi, Denise. Wanted to say hi. Aw, it's Beautiful Witches Night on ATC Night. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So we got a few done. Got quite a few done, actually. We got 6. So this is the cute little, like French country witch, right? Or whimsy. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking with that one. And then we have our little patchwork witch with our little patchwork on the sides. And you can even do it with your string or embroidery floss or whatever. One day I'm going to try that. That's going to be a longer card, but. Then we have our little witch with our holographic. And then this is our other one that has the blue. That's the one I have. And everybody's is a little different. And then we have our little witch with our spider web. And this is just ribbon. She's got a cute little kitty. And then last but not least, our witch with her broom that's bigger than her. But that's okay. She's a witch in training. So, isn't that cute? They turned out cute, didn't they? Absolutely. Okay, so I'll line them up so we can take a quick shot, quick screenshot, and then I'm going to show you what I have been working on, y'all. So, we did 6. That's not bad. We've been on a little over an hour. So, there we go. So, you know the drill. Tell me which one is your favorite. So I will say I'm probably going to be doing some trades here soon because I have a ton of cards now. I usually pick one for myself out of each group. You want to do these now? know. So I believe I may have a opening coming up for next month. I already sent out November's, which is Thanksgiving. If that person doesn't get back to me, it will be available. And so I will have one more spot open in the club. Right now, it's just exclusively done to 10 people because I make all of these and hand make all of the kits myself. So I have a girl that hasn't really messaged me about anything. So the broom, so that one might be available, but for Christmas, I may have a spot open. So let me know, Gloria. Okay. Last thing I wanted to show you real quickly. I took a composition book, which I know you probably have seen these before, or you've seen people do them, but I did make, this is the very first one, but I did make a little Care Bear journal, and this one is just strictly for fall and Halloween. I have my personal journal, but this is going to be for like Happy Mail and things like that for fall and Halloween. And if I have gotten something from you, it's definitely going to go in one of these journals I make for myself. This was an order that I made for a friend. It's Red Fraggle. So I did do a spread in here last night, and I'm super excited about it because it is from one of my favorite YouTubers, because I ordered stuff from her. But here is the spread. And the stickers that you see is called Glam-O-Ween. And this is a postcard also. But all of those little old-fashioned witches on there. So, Grandma's Busy Bees, welcome on in. So all of the little details. But this was the spread that I did last night in my new fall planner. And look at the back, you guys. So this is sticker paper that I printed this on. And then I did a sheet of the self-laminating. This is Hobby Lobby ribbon. I just cut it down to size. I just used Fabri-Tac glue. And then the back, I glued on the paper, the actual, because look, I folded it over a little bit too, because I'll probably decorate the inside of this. But I just glued the scrap of paper, and it was perfect because it was like fall leaves. So that's what I did. And then I put a self-laminating sheet on that side. So, and they're a little bit different. This one's just, you know, the regular holographic, and this one is more of like a sparkly holographic. But this is the one that I'm working on for just my fall and Halloween for, you know, I'll put different lists and calendars and things like that. This will keep me trying to get more organized, and I'm trying to get motivated because it's been a crazy last few months with hubby's work schedule and everything. So I am going to go because he's going to be leaving here in just a few minutes. So I want to thank you all for joining me tonight for our beautiful witches. If you are new here, my name is Christy, and every Thursday we make cards like this, and it's a lot of fun. And I always try to do fun things for you guys. So if you have any questions, you know, you can always message me. I'm available. I do work full time, so that's probably why you don't see me as much. However, I am trying to work on getting, you know, myself situated where I can do a little bit more. And, you know, we always have some downtime. It's now downtime because it's not back to school season. So I'm happy for that. So I thank you guys very much for joining me. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Just keep an eye on the page for my schedules. Bye, guys.